calculate y when x equals 3. Well, y is going to equal, we just substitute our 3 into here, replace all our x's by 3's. 3 cubed minus 7 times 3 minus 12. 3 cubed is 27, so 27 minus 21 minus 12, that's going to be 6 minus 12, it's going to be minus 6. Of course, you can do that with a calculator really quickly, to be honest, if you prefer. Show that p is between 3 and 4. Well, how are we going to do that? We don't want to solve the cubic, do we? It's 2 marks. Aha! This is linking into the sign change rule, because we've shown when p is 3 that we get a negative, minus 6. So if I can look at 4 and show that I get a positive, then I can be sure that the root, the p, is between them. That's the sign change rule, because we know it goes from negative to positive and it doesn't jump, it doesn't just like jump up, then it must at some point be 0, which is exactly what the root means. So when this bit is just asking for a bit more understanding. When x equals 4, y is equal to 4 cubed minus 7 times 4 minus 12. I think I'm just going to get my calculator out for this bit. Whoops, have to be careful with the cube button. Minus 4 times 7. Okay, this is going to be positive, guarantee it. 24. So up here is 24. Show that, I would just say by the sign change rule. Three less than p less than 4. I hope I've convinced you about that. I've said like it's negative at 3, it's positive at 4. It's obviously not 3 and 4 because I would expect to get 0, but somewhere in between I will get 0, and it's enough to just quote the sign change rule. Find a smaller interval that contains a value of p. You must show calculations to support your answer. Well, I think let's just go for a number in between and that will be enough. So let's try 3.5. That seems one to do, just halfway in between. This is kind of like a decimal search, essentially just narrowing it down where the root is. But it's not asking us to do that here, it's just testing our understanding. So 3.5 cubed minus 7 times 3.5 minus 12. What does it equal? Well, I can just use my previous calculation but change the 4's to 3.5's. Okay, and I get 6.375. Now what does that mean? That means that to the right of p again at 3.5, so the red one was at 4, no it's not quite to scale, then I'm getting another positive, 6.375, and that means the root is between 3 and 3.5, and this would be one possible answer. As long as you're basically, the one on the left gives you a negative y, and the one on the right gives you a positive y, there's an infinite number of answers you can do here, but this would be the simplest one, to just pick a number. I suppose if you picked, like, you're either going to have 3 here or 4 here. It depends what you went with. Like if you went with 3.1, for example, I'm just talking about some other possibilities here. If you had chosen 3.1, then you would have got a negative, and you would have said it's between 3.1 and 4, for example.